So Philip, Mark De Mori has had some interesting things to say at the press conference. He was talking about rupturing people's spleens and things like that. What do you know about him?
I mean, he has the best record on the card, better than Wilder or Joshua. So he has a lot of wins, good record, but I don't think so. He fought any great opposition, so I think I'm big favorite in this fight, and I'm glad that he's confident and that he is not afraid. But I think I'm on another level. But in boxing, you never know. You know, I need to be careful. I trained hard for this fight. I did everything like usual, good training camp. And in boxing, you never know, and I should be careful, and I should box, and I should knock him out later.
As you say, though, you do never know. So you are the favourite. You are a heavy favourite, but particularly at heavyweight, you do always need to have, don't you? From what I'm told, just that little bit of fear in you that it could be you, because you can all punch.
Yeah, this heavyweight division, and everyone is big and strong, and of course we should be careful. You never know. You know, in heavyweight division, you never know. Every second, it could be, you know, lights out, but it will be for him, not for me.
And that, you know, as a heavyweight, that is what people come to see, isn't it? You know that as an amateur, even it was hard when you only had 3 rounds, but as a pro, you know that people want entertainment. They want to see knockouts.
Yeah, of course. Heavyweight division has always been most attractive, most desired because of these big knockouts, big punching power, and people want to see knockouts. Of course, a lot of people don't understand so much about tactics or technique in boxing, but people like knockouts. I think that's why heavyweight division is most interesting and most likable for normal fans.
And it's a big, you know, it's a big heavyweight card, and there's plenty at stake for you because you're number 1 with the IBF. You get the win, then you'll be fighting for a world title soon, and it could be against whoever wins out of Joshua and Wallin.
Yeah, for me, the best time is coming. I waited long for this, and on Saturday, hopefully, with God's help, I'll win this fight, and then big fights are here. I'm IBF mandatory challenger, and IBF already confirmed that I'll fight for title with the winner of Fury and Usyk, and if they're gonna go for a rematch, and they'll need to vacate the title, so I'll fight the next best ranked on the IBF list. And yeah, like you said, that could be winner of Joshua Wallin fight. But in boxing, you never know what's gonna happen. Now we see that Joshua and Wilder should fight in March. That news came like a few days ago, like it's finalized, and you never know what's next in boxing. So, but like I said, I think big fights are here. I like the fact that Saudi Arabia want to make all these big fights. They want to everyone fight everyone. So no more avoiding, no more uh, bullshit. And everyone should fight everyone, you know, and they are capable to do all these big fights, and I'm glad that I'm part of this, and I'm glad that they believe in me, and I feel like I'm the future, you know, and I feel like I'll win world title next year, and I'll keep it for the like 5 next years, and I'll be the king of heavyweight division, because you had this great generation of Wilder, Joshua, Usyk, Fury, but I think they're all close to the end. They have few fights left, each one of them. So I think I'll will rule division for the next 5 years. That's my goal, and I believe in that. So I'm looking forward for the world title shot and for the all big fights.
Who do you think wins out of Fury and Usyk? Because just to give my own take on it, before Fury against Ngannou, I had it probably 70% in Fury's favour. I just always felt like he had the skill to make his size count. But he was poor against Ngannou. And at the age he is, that could be the start of a decline. It could be, it might not be. So now I make it a bit closer. How about you?
I'm not a big fan of that, changing my mind after every fight, you know. People change their mind after, if someone has a bad performance, they change their mind. Oh, he's finished, he's not good enough. I'm not a fan of that. Before Ngannou fight and after Ngannou fight, for me, the favorite is Alexander Usyk, and not a big favorite, but I give him a little edge, because for me he's more complete fighter. You know, he's technical, great. He's throw a lot of punches, and he's small, but he's not weak. You know, he's strong. He's pretty strong, and his defense is great. His footwork, you know, and he's always in great shape. You know, he always come in great shape, and that's why I give edge to him in that fight. And I don't think Fury is finished, or his age or something. I think just he can't be motivated in that Ngannou fight. So I know as a fighter, in some fights or in some sparring session or on some trainings, I just don't look like myself. You know, I don't have motivation, and when you don't have motivation, it's hard to fight. You know, and it was big pressure on him in that fight, because every punch Ngannou land, everyone gonna talk about that. So he had big pressure. He was not motivated with the guy who never boxed before, and I think he didn't train. He didn't train well, and that can happen. But I think he will be good. For the Usyk, it will be another story, totally another story. And but like I said, I give edge to Usyk in that fight, but you never know. It's more like a 50-50 fight.
So the final one, that's a really good example, isn't it, of what we were just talking about, how Fury didn't have that edge of fear in him against Ngannou, and if you don't have that, then things can happen.
Yeah, in boxing, I'm 17 years in boxing already, so if you, like I said, if you go into the sparring or fight not motivated, you can be totally different person. So like we saw in that fight, he was totally different person. And Ngannou was not bad at all, you know. He showed some good, he showed good chin, he showed good tactic, smart tactic. But I think the biggest problem is Fury was not motivated. He can't be motivated for such a fight. So when you get motivation, it's totally different story, you know. From fight to fight, same fighter can look totally different, you know, in different circumstances.